Today I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max with a perfectly intact back glass and an absolutely massive impact on the front sensors. Apple can't seem to get rid of the notch, but this customer certainly did. Who's betting Face ID is dead? We've got the regular 2 pentalobe nails securing what's left of the display to the frame. These seem to get longer every year. This one has some pretty sturdy adhesive holding it in. Running a pry tool around the edges will make short work of it. Just be careful not to go too deep on any side. The screen can't open too far. These 3 ribbons are very short and very unforgiving. I ripped one the other day. It happens. 2 teeny tiny tri-wings hold a teeny tiny plate over one of the 2 battery connectors in this phone. The other one is located just above the charging port and helps power all the fun things down there. As always, disconnecting the battery is pretty important. Using something that isn't a set of metal tweezers may also be important to some people. Coming up are 6 more identical tri-wings that secure the main shield to the double-layered logic board. From a screen repair standpoint, this phone is fantastic. All the connectors are in one place and the screen is super modular. 2 ribbons run to the display, while one of these is for the ear speaker module. I'll take care of this horrible adhesive later. At the top of the display is the only component that needs to be transferred over. It has a single microscopic tri-wing to the top left, with 2 Phillips screws on the right. Given how much glass is missing, I'd be impressed if this still works. Normally, heat is essential for removing this component, but in this case there isn't much left holding it in. Now I'll be using my trusty iCopy tool to connect the old screen and read the serial number and copy it into memory. This won't prevent messages like the non-genuine display that some devices display after a replacement screen. The replacement screen is connected and that information is written to the new display. This keeps the True Tone feature from being disabled. Isn't that fun? Our replacement display has some protective plastic that needs to be removed. Some shops leave this on. Don't be like them. The ear speaker module should clip right into place in its new home. 1 tri-wing and 2 Phillips screws later, this will be ready to test. You gotta stick around to see if Face ID is still working though. Cleaning the frame of this broken adhesive is pretty important. We want this to be somewhat water resistant still. You can also keep this adhesive in the form of a large ball of other used iPhone adhesive and just keep things rolling. It is surprisingly effective. A nice coating of tape primer will help the replacement adhesive stick to the smooth frame. You've got to carefully align this and press it into the frame, and you only have 1 or 2 chances, so make sure it's perfect, just like this. Perfect. Now all that's left is reconnecting the 3 screen ribbons and the single battery connector before turning on the device for testing. Nice. Finally, reinstalling the 6 screws and 2 more over on the battery before sealing it up. 2 pentalobes later, this device should be ready to rock and roll. And sure enough, yep, Face ID is toast for this one. But let's be honest, is it really surprising given the crater left in the original display? The selfie camera still functions, but has significant scratches on the actual lens, leading to foggy images. Aside from that, this one is fixed up and ready to go. Thanks for joining me. Let me know down below which iPhone you think is the easiest to fix, and I'll see you next time.